Alright guys, today we're going to be replacing the battery in an iPhone 7 Plus. It won't even turn on, and see, I don't know if you can see it from the side right here, but it's actually protruding. I know this battery is big. I know it is. So, what you're going to want to do first is you're going to remove the 2 penelope screws at the bottom. I left them out on this phone because I didn't want the battery to get so big that it cracked the screen. The first thing you're going to want to do is remove 2 penelope screws at the bottom. We're going to go ahead and grab our Sismo tool. We're going to start from the bottom. We're just going to get in a little gap, pop it up a little bit. You're going to go around this right side, all the way down to about right here. Just do the exact same thing on this side. Once you've got both sides, what you want to do is you want to pull down at the bottom. And then at the top, there's usually adhesive. And you just go around it until the adhesive comes off. Then you're just going to open the phone up like a book. And right here, there's going to be connections to hold this down. Since we knew we were going to work on the battery, we went ahead and took them off. But there would be 4 screws you would need to remove with a tri-wing screwdriver, which is one of these Y screwdrivers. And come up here to the top, and there's 2 screws that you're going to remove. And then we'll take this off. Now, the battery's in there. It's kind of hard to tell right here, but the battery is like rolled over. It's fat. It's not smooth and flat like it should be. Just trying to find the battery right here. This battery is very smooth and flat, and this one is, it's like fat almost. Alright, so on this battery, what you're going to want to do is, you're going to take I got a heat gun, but you can take a hairdryer if you don't have a heat gun. And you're going to heat the back side of this case to make the adhesive loose. It's a little warm, not too bad. Then what you're going to want to do is get some tweezers. Sorry, I'm trying to find some different ones that I really like, but these will work for right now. What you're going to do is, there's 3 little tabs right here. You're just going to get underneath them. You're going to try to grab it, and you're going to see if you can pull this out. When you heat it up, it makes it a lot better. Right here is this little vibrate. The vibrator on here, if you want to, you can take this off and you can pull this out a little bit straighter. But usually if you heat it, give it enough heat, this should come out fairly easy. You just want it to come out kind of like string cheese. This is what you're looking for. You're just going to get underneath this next tab. These tweezers are a little pokey, so as you can tell, I poked in right there and poked in right there. So I was looking for some tweezers that were a little more dull. I'm not sure where I laid them. The same thing on this one. That's why you heat it up, to make this adhesive pretty loose. You just keep pulling it out. There's going to be 3 of these, and we're going to do them all the same way. There goes 2. Last one. And you can order this exact same type of adhesive. And here you can kind of tell. Let's see if we can tell. See if we can tell any difference. I don't know if you can see that, but this battery is pretty thick compared to this one underneath. It's supposed to be thinner. Like I said, it's just, you can feel it. It's very fat. Now what we're gonna do is put that one to the side. Like I said, I don't have this same adhesive. So what I do is I put double-sided tape in here. Go ahead and put about, say, 3 or 4 strips. It's kind of up to you. The more you put in there, the better it's going to hold down, but also know that if it ever needs to be replaced or something, that's just going to be extra work you're going to have to do. But 3 strips will hold it. You're just going to push those down good enough. He said his phone wouldn't turn on at all because that battery was just dying. He would go to school and it would be at 100%. And when he would get out of school, it would be down to 0. It would be already dead. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and plug this battery in. And then we can fit this battery down in here the way it should go. And just kind of push on it to hold it in place. Kind of give it a little wiggle, make sure that battery's not loose. I've seen some where people just put the batteries in there, there's nothing down there. Alright, go ahead and unhook the battery. and hook it for right now. We're going to go ahead and hook this top cable, which is your camera and proximity sensor. And really hear it click in like it should. So I'm going to put it down one more time. There we go. Go ahead and connect the LCD and digitizer. Now we can go ahead and hook in the battery. Remember, they do have the little plates on top that we need to put in there, and then our last two screws. But let's go ahead and see if this will power on. Alright, so it powers on. Let's see what percentage this battery's at. And then we'll just, if it'll let us, we'll just kind of test it for a second. There's no SIM card installed. Click on emergency. Looks like everything's working. Showing at 70%, so we're going to go ahead and power the phone off. You put this bracket back on, this bracket back on, and then the two screws at the bottom, and that's it. That's how you install the battery. But once again, this battery, I mean, I know it might be hard to tell from your angle, but this battery is very fat compared to what it should be. Guys, thanks for watching. If you have any comments or questions, please let me know. Thanks.